Harris County leaders are warning President Trump's push to change mail-in voting could create confusion just weeks before the November election.
Katira Winfrey has what those leaders and experts say mail-in voters need to know.
Political experts say the best thing voters can do is to apply for mail-in ballots and send them in immediately. The president says his executive order is about election integrity, while others argue this is an attempt to create chaos in the final weeks before elections. Thousands of voters in Harris County send in their ballots by mail, but if President Trump's executive order makes it through, that could change. County leaders say it could take away eligible voters' ability to cast ballots through the mail.
Chaos and uncertainty that is impacting Harris County residents of all political affiliations, of all creeds, of all backgrounds. This impacts all voters.
The executive order would require the U.S. Postal Service to act using a federal database to determine who's eligible to get their ballots in the mail. The president argues this is about election integrity by verifying citizenship and voter eligibility, arguing the current mail-in ballot system needs more safeguards.
But when you throw a lot of good-sounding words out, the devil's in the details of what that really means and what those implications are. And the risk, not just the risk, the likelihood of disenfranchising eligible voters is what this is about.
The Supreme Court didn't decide if the president can constitutionally implement such changes.
The United States Supreme Court simply said it's too early to sue the president and the United States Postal Service over these new rules around mail ballot. That's where the chaos comes from.
TSU Associate Professor Carol Robinson says there's no real legal ground for the Postal Service to get voter registration lists. However, the Postal Service has agreed to the president's terms, but Robinson expects pending lawsuits and coming lawsuits will hold it at bay at least for a while.
If you are registered or intend to register to vote by mail, do it as soon as possible, and as soon as you get your mail ballot, fill it out and return it. The dilemma that we don't know what the answer will be.
Experts say Congress may have to step in to determine the president's authority, but they say there is concern that that may ever happen with the political divide. Reporting in Houston, Katira Winfrey, KHOU 11 News.